When I first started here, I noticed that everyone was really perking up and getting really excited when they got this thing in the mail. I thought, well, what's that? I want to be a part of that. Everyone's smiling and having a little giggle about what they're writing. That was a beautiful moment for me, and that's when I decided, yep, sign me up, I want to do this.
It's a structured program that involves dedicated corporates.
I think the culture we have at Clayton Utz is a strong one, it is a very positive one.
With dedicated participating schools.
We were a school of last resort. In other words, if children had nowhere else to go, they would come to Sarah Redfern High School.
I've been paired up with a student from one of the high schools, and we exchange letters with each other.
With 2 letters a term written back and forth.
You just get this really warm feeling of feeling like you're doing something for each other.
When you can connect a child with just one significant other outside of that sphere of influence that the child is used to, wow, that's when the magic happens.
I felt really special because they were taking a couple hours out of all their work and all their time to write to me, so it made me feel really special.
I think it's really important for kids, regardless of where they are, where they come from, to have people that they can look up to, people that they can ask questions and get advice from.
He's written about his sister Emily, he's written about his dog OJ, he's talked about his mum, he's talked about his dad, he's talked about his dreams to play soccer. It's a real connection.
When I first signed up for the program, I didn't think it was that big of a deal, but getting involved and exchanging letters with Frontina, I really feel like we've bonded.
It's really fun. It's something I look forward to, reading a letter from a child and getting a bit of inspiration and excitement out of their life, and also getting to write about myself.
Oh, I get super excited because they're always very pretty, and they go to a lot of effort to put colour and pictures, and it's very nice. It's a very nice feeling to receive a letter.
And if you can actually see the look on the children's faces when they open their letters and what they get out of it and how excited they are, and then how they can't wait to write, isn't that what we all want?
Everyone talks about mindfulness now and as a way of really just pausing and thinking about what's happening in your life right now. I get that feeling when I'm writing my letters.
I received a letter from one of the children who had just caught the train over the harbour, across the Sydney Harbour Bridge, and they were writing about their experience, seeing the light glistening off the water. I thought to myself, I catch the train every single day, and I don't genuinely appreciate that moment and take that moment to be mindful and appreciate everything that's out there.
We're called upon to reflect on how fortunate we are, how much has been given to us, and I think sort of how much responsibility we have. I sort of see for myself the things that have been given to me as gifts, and I'm really a steward of those. And the question for me is, how am I going to use those responsibly? And I think if that sort of thinking is promoted in the Clayton Utz team when they're writing letters, then I'm feeling very encouraged about that.
At the end of the program, which is where we are right now, you get this really exciting point of the year where you get to go to a Christmas party and meet these people that you've been writing to the whole year. Have some fruit salad together and talk about life and soccer and all the things that he enjoys. Those
ideas that have been expressed through letters over many months take on a sort of a new form, and it's really encouraging to see the bright faces.
Connectedness. That connectedness with a significant other outside of the immediate sphere of influence of that child.
When I told them I could dance and that I wanted to be a professional dancer when I grew up, they said, you could really do that. You have a lot of good in your heart. You could make a difference doing that. And I said, that made me think I can be whatever I want.
It's an opportunity for them to practice their writing, to practice their spelling, to improve their vocabulary, to actually see the power of communication and writing.
They improve their writing skills in English, Hisy, geography, science, all of their subjects, even though we start off with the letters.
I really hope to see the program expand to all corners of Australia and around the world.
I would love to see it grow, expand to other schools, get other communities involved as well, other law firms. It's definitely something that I think has a positive impact on schools and communities.
It's an amazing program. The kids love it. I think I know my colleagues get a lot out of it as well, so I think if there are other organisations out there that are thinking about doing it, it's without a doubt it's fantastic, and I highly encourage the program.
I would encourage more corporate organisations, more firms, more businesses to get involved. There are many schools throughout Sydney with students who really want to reach out to adults and improve their literacy, to be able to communicate in the ways we've been discussing, to find someone who appreciates them for who they are and who can give them some mentoring.
For busy corporates, for busy executives, it takes very, very little effort. And from that little effort, the impact is unbelievable.
It's such a good program, and people that have a lot of trouble at home can actually open up to someone.
I would definitely recommend, if you can have a partnership with Daystar, definitely go for it.
And so it means a lot to the Clayton Utz people as well.
I would say thank you for making me a better writer and giving me inspiration to keep writing and keep dancing. And she just made me feel like I could do anything that I wanted to be.
I'm very grateful to Clayton Utz as well as the Daystar Foundation, because I can't say that I'd be here without either one of them. Thanks to Clayton Utz taking part, Daystar introducing the program, I am where I am, and this is only the beginning.